What's good, trappers? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, and we reporting live from the trap. You already know my goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time. The goal of this series is just get us in full face of the companies that we're invested in and the companies that have potential to build our wealth for us. Right now, we're gonna be in front of Best Buy. Yeah, they got a big trap house. But listen, it's a little complicated situation with them because indirectly, they really be beefing with Amazon, right? And this how. So Amazon has a great online presence when it comes to buying things, even electronics. But one thing that I did realize was that when it comes to electronics, a lot of people really want to go in there and see it, feel it, touch it. So I actually have owned Best Buy since it was like $76, but I did get off of it. I'm not gonna lie, because I own Amazon as well, but I was kind of like, dang. But the stock has performed well, right? They have 1,300 stores worldwide, right? Which is great. Digital sales actually grew by 53%. Now that's amazing, consider who they're up against, right? So digital sales grew by 53%, but also, here's what I do like. They have a great balance sheet, which tells me that management is doing a great job at increasing sales, keeping debt low, but also being in a good space. They have a great balance sheet and also have a safe dividend. So let's tap into these numbers behind Best Buy, and I'm gonna let y'all know for sure if we can trap with this one, you hear me? Cool, so in order for us to break the brick down on all dimes, I want us to know a few things, right? So earnings grew by 13% just this past year alone. That's amazing, right? Remember, earnings is the money that they keeping in their pocket, or we might keep in the shoebox, under the mattress, you know what I'm saying? So their earnings grew by 13%. But also what I like is the reliable 2% dividend yield. I think that's great for a business like this, seeing what they are matched up against. Profit margin also grew by 5%, which is great, right? And the return on equity is up by 43%. Now that's amazing. Remember what the return on equity is. It's telling us that the management can use our money to go invest elsewhere in other assets and bring us a profit margin back. So if we look at the return on equity growing, and we see why the profit margins are growing as well, right? Because they kind of go hand in hand. That shows us a great thing about Best Buy. Again, competing against a business like Amazon, especially in the electronic space, I like it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say something that I normally do not say, but I think Best Buy is one of the ones that we can have tapped in our portfolios because people love the in-store presence. Now, we know Amazon doing, the retail centers, the warehouses, but if Amazon created a store, now we may have to rethink all of this. So look, man, it's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, and we just breaking down Best Buy right here. The goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time. Trap with me. What's good, trappers? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Y'all know my goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time, and we reporting live from the trap. Now listen, I kind of got a thing for businesses like this because they remind me of the old trap. You know why? Because they all about moving the work from state to state, from city to city, from trap to trap, from local to overseas, man. We gonna call them the plug, you hear me? So right now we gonna talk about FedEx. That's right, FedEx. So FedEx has 180,000 motorized vehicles. That's talking about trucks that's on the road. We talking about cars, bikes, lifts, Ubers, whatever you want to do to get your service or your package to you. They have 180,000 of those. They have 69,000 planes. Let's just talk about that. They got planes in the air that's getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So not only they have you on the ground, but they also, when it comes to planes and boats, they taking care of us with that as well. One thing I do love about them too, they have 2,000 locations where they shipping from, but they also have approximately 35,000 drop box locations, which means you can just go there, drop it off, keep it going. But they also double dipped in the drop, because what they do also, they have a packaging center where you can go make copies, you can print things out, you can scan things. So FedEx is an overall business that kind of cover all your needs and services. So let's get into the numbers of this business and see what we think about trapping with FedEx, man. So when we get behind the numbers of a business like FedEx, let's see. So they have about $69 billion in revenue. That I'm not mad at that, because that means they bringing sales in, and that's always good. right? But on average, they touch about 16 million people a day with packages worldwide. Now that's good. That means they getting their product in the hands of everybody. Or should I say, they getting everybody's product in their hands. I love that, right? So the balance sheet isn't the best, right? The dividend is stable. They have increased the dividend over the last 10 years, which is cool. We want to see them work down some of that debt. We want to see them expand, but we know they may be in a little trouble because Amazon has now rented 700 planes. So Amazon have also teamed up with people with other stores so they can do in-store shipping. So we gotta watch out for a business like that. Amazon is huge, but listen, FedEx been here for a while. They're not going anywhere no time soon. I'm not telling you to invest in it, but you know it's all about breaking the trap down in front of you all so you can all get these numbers. So let's check out FedEx, ticker symbol FDX. It ain't no straight drop, but we can definitely put it on a pot, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Y'all know my goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time, man. Trap with me. All right, cool, check it. Let's stop the content for a second. I want you all to know something. A lot of you all tapping in, you really enjoy what you're doing, but some of y'all just don't know where to start. I have the great thing, the perfect thing for you. It's called jumping off the porch. And that course, what we do is we teach you everything you need to know for a beginner, the difference between cash and equity, and how to set up your portfolio, and some more things. So listen, before you get into this, click that link, man. Tap into that jumping off the porch course, man. Get that off me so they can look at that. What's good, trappers? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. And y'all know my goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time. We're reporting live from the trap. This is something interesting that happened because while we was in one trap, we went inside and ran up on another trap house, right? So we ran up on budget rental car. And immediately my mind was like, yo, hold up. They trapping too. So let me just give you a breakdown on this business, right? So this business was funded in 1958 with a $2,400 investment. I'm sorry, $24,000 investment in 1958 has turned this man into a billionaire. That is the epitome of what I call turning your last name into an asset, right? So budget rental car works under Avis, budget, pay less rental, and budget rental trucks, right? Budget rental trucks, so they all over right now. Also, they have about 20,000 vehicles in their inventory with 575 dealers with 5,500 locations worldwide. Yo, they trapping. 20,000 vehicles, that's a fleet. You know what I'm saying? But listen, also what I did like about the business was that during the pandemic and during everything that was going on, what I did realize that while planes were going down, rental car sales went up. They brought in $9 billion from 2019 to now in revenues. And they also have profit margins that are increasing as well. So it's not really doing bad as we think it was gonna do, right? I'm still not a fan of it, but you know, it's my job to bring us to the trap, you feel me? So listen, budget rental car is also in the top 5 when it comes to rental car dealers. Now, they not the top 1 because that goes to none other than Enterprise, but we ain't talking about them right now, you hear me? Also, listen, earnings have grew by 89%. 89%. Listen, anytime you can grow your earnings by that, and you know, earnings is what the company earns. So let's say the stock price is, you know, $60 for a business, and they bring in $2 of profit, $2 per earning per share, EPS. Then that means $2 for every outstanding share they have is the company's profit. Avis and Budget is together have increased earnings by 89%. Anytime you get an 89% increase on anything, that means management is doing something right. But revenue has also grown, which means the money coming in has grown by 21%. So that's kind of good. I mean, they've brought in more revenue and they've been able to earn more money, which is not bad. The company does have a lot of debt, and I always gotta let you all know about debt because we don't play behind that, right? But what I do really like is the ROE, which is the return on equity. That shows us how the company, right, management is using our money, shareholder money, to turn over and create profits other places, right? And their ROE is 380%. 380% ROE. That's good. That means management isn't stuck into one place. That means they know how to take our money and get more money. Remember, I'm not telling nobody to invest in this because I am not a fiduciary. I can only bring you to the trap house. You dig? And so that's what we're doing right here with budget rental car. Remember, 5,500 locations, 20,000 vehicles, another 5,000 rental trucks, which is what this big thing is. So remember, man, budget, man. Ticker symbol CAR. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. My goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time. We're reporting live from the trap. Trap with me.